Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. Okay, it's showing my volume's working, so here's hoping it is. I know sometimes you guys come in here and say, we can't hear you, but I hope everyone is doing well. This isn't going to be a late night. I'm going to try to cap it at 2 hours because it's been a long day. I worked today. I'm sore, hurting, and have to be up at I think like 6 in the morning because I have to take Miley to her doctor's appointment. And I did an early morning appointment. Why? I don't know. I wasn't originally scheduled to work, but they needed somebody to come in. And I've been letting them know, please let me know because I'm like desperately needing shifts because I'm desperately needing to get money. Hold on. I'm needing to look something up and I can't remember. No. Oh my goodness, I couldn't remember Miley's old well, I shouldn't say old. We haven't officially left her old clinic. I mean her old vet, but we are going to a new vet. And I'm going to feel them out, see how I like him, see how she likes him, which is the most important. See how he is with her, get a whole feel for the office and everything, and which is like right around the corner. Sorry, I just heard a really weird noise. It's not right around the corner, but it's very close to us compared to her other vet who is quite a distance away. It's like an hour away and they're very expensive. I mean, it seems like all vets are very expensive right now, and I know, prices have gone up and stuff like that, but one thing I forgot to do was print out her last couple of visits, which my vet's office sent me. So I'm hoping somebody can maybe remind me to go ahead and do that so that I can go ahead and take that with me. Last few years, I'm hoping it's more than just like 2 years. I had asked them if they can send me as much as possible, like if they could just simply send me they sent it to me in a weird way. This is going to be interesting. Okay, and they didn't send any of the notes. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through this and print them out. And oh, they did. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have to print all of that stuff out. So if somebody is here that knows how to contact me privately, if you can message me reminding me to print out her reports so that I can take them to the doctor with me. Hey, Tammy, welcome. How are you? Hi, Natalie. Hope things are well. Working on a mandala lotus sweater. Lurking. Okay, I totally understand the lurking and sounds like a nice sweater. And yeah, things are going well. I mean, it is what it is. Things seem to just keep popping up, but we just keep going, we just keep pushing through. And yep. So how is everything with you? I know you're lurking, but if you want to answer, how is everything with you? Hi, Mom. My Christmas cards, as you guys know, I hopped on a live Saturday afternoon, I think, and we started on A. And I figured out that if I did one letter a day, I could send them all out Black Friday. I started letter A on the live. I'd only gotten 9 of 13 or 9 or how, I can't remember how many I had, but I think I only got 9 done only. That's a lot. That's the most cards I've ever gotten done on a live. But not only did I finish A, I did B and C, and I am now done all the way through. I have 8. The next letter I'm starting is H. And I've decided that I'm going to try to do 20 cards a day. So if that means 20 cards will get me through like 20, I have 21 cards with H, I, and J. So when that's what I was supposed to do today, but I ended up getting called into work, and I just haven't had a chance to work on them. So I'm going to be one day off on that, but that's okay because I've done more letters than there have been, so anyway, fingers crossed I'll get them done in time to be able to send them out Black Friday, or even Wednesday before Thanksgiving. That would be even more fantabulous. So here I'm hoping that all works out. Doing well, can't really complain. Thanks for asking. Good. I'm glad to hear that. So tonight might be slow. I think Yarny's, oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank now. There are a couple people live right now. I know Zach is live, and I think there's like 3 or 4 other people that are live. So it may be a slow night. I did let everybody know that I typically contact that I was planning on going live. Mark was actually the one who messaged me earlier. He didn't remind me about my live. I think it was on my way home from work. I was like, oh, I'm going live tonight. And I was like really tired, but I actually ended up falling asleep. I laid down because my mom and I watch Bones from in the evening. And after it was done, I went and I laid down, and I was up, no problem, up. And then evidently I fell asleep, and it was like 9:02. And my mom's like, it's 9 o'clock. I don't know what time you wanted to get ready for your live. And I was like, no, I got to get up. So I got up like a bat out of hell, I didn't end up making my drink. I just had my water and my ginger ale, not my drink. I don't drink not that I haven't, but anyway, I got my soda or my ginger ale and my water and got dressed. I just changed my shirt. And yeah, like that. So we'll wait to see how many people get here tonight, and then we'll just jump into trivia, because I know most people are all into trivia. Versus working on Christmas cards. I'm not going to do that to you on my normal Tuesday night live, which is known for doing trivia or just relaxing and hanging out. But thanks, Mom. But you know what? I may try to. The only thing is I don't know how to print this. They sent it to me. They sent it to me on like a website type. Let me see. Let me try to do print. It is available. Why are you telling me it's not available? Man. It's not wanting to. It's not letting me into any paper sizes or anything. I wonder if I save it as a PDF, if that'll change it and let me print it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's PDF. So what did that just do? No, I don't want to do that. Why won't you let me print it? Well, this just stinks. I'm going to have to figure this out. What do you mean all printers? There's only one printer. Okay, well, this may prove to be a little bit more interesting than... Let's see if I open it this way. No, it's only letting me open it as a website. Let me go to print on this one. Printer unavailable. And it's on. Oh, well, I'll mess around with this after the live, but fingers crossed I can print it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to forward them the email, and then they can go ahead and print it themselves. And maybe that's what I'll do. I may wait until I get there. And if I'm not able to print it, and just say, here, I'll forward you the email if you want to go ahead and print it yourselves, or, save it directly to your computers or whatever the case is. You know what? I'm going to let some people know I'm live. Because this is unusually slow. Normally by now we'd have at least 5, 6, 7 people, maybe even 8, 9. Now the one thing though with work is because right now I'm not getting scheduled crazy amounts of shifts, even though they know I need to get as many shifts as possible. But I have let them all know that if anybody calls out, please let me know. If I'm able to make it, I will come in. That being said, I have opened my schedule up to be available because I did have it where on Tuesdays I didn't want to work past 5, and on Wednesdays I didn't want to work earlier than 11, so that I could always make sure that I had the night off for my live. However, having limitations on the schedule, especially right now, technically being a seasonal associate, even though fingers crossed, but I'm staying confident that I'll be able to stay on as a core employee. Having too many limitations on when you can work doesn't look great. So then the people that are available all the time tend to be the ones that get the most shifts. So I've kind of opened myself up, except all for any like appointments, doctor's appointments for my mom or myself or Miley or whatever. I've taken those specific times off, but otherwise I've opened up my schedule completely. So there may be Tuesday nights that I may have to work. And if that's the case, based on my schedule, I'll just let you know when I'm going to move my live to. But right now I kind of have to do that so I can get whatever shifts I can get. Hey, Amy, welcome. How are you? Hold on. Somebody. Where did I sent someone a message and it's not there? Where did my message go? Sorry about that. But thanks for lurking. Okay, sorry. Somebody just let me know that they're here, but they're lurking because they're doing other stuff. And for some reason, a message that I swore I sent this person didn't go through. But then again, things are wacko on Messenger sometimes. But we'll wait to see. I'm pretty sure Mark is coming because he asked me earlier if I was still going live. And I let Kelly know that I'm on. I let anybody that I have that I regularly message, I let them all know that I was coming on, or reminded them that I was coming on. Some aren't going to be able to make it. Some may be late. Some are hoping to be here the whole time. So I guess we'll see what happens. But we'll wait until some more people come in, especially that are actually going to be active, so that we can go ahead and start trivia. I just messaged Mark and Kelly that you were live. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I let them know earlier, but I haven't. I didn't go back and say, hey, I'm live. Well, I did for you guys, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm up to H's for my Christmas cards. So yay. Like I have a 22-inch long bin that's filled with Christmas cards that need to be done. Yes, I said 22-inch wide bin. There's a decent amount of there's a decent stack that's already done. So I'm excited about that. I'm trying to do 20 a day, which means sometimes there are more than one letter getting done a day. So I should have them done so that I can send them out hopefully the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. As long as all works out well. I don't know if you can hear somebody starting to stir and make little noises and stuff. Yeah. She waited 14 minutes into my live, so I got to give her a little bit of credit. But prayers for Miley that her appointment goes well tomorrow, that when they get her blood work back and everything comes back negative and looking good and like it's consistently been, and that this doctor doesn't, see issues or whatever. I'm hoping that with the little growth on her gum, that he doesn't like instantly say, well, no, you got to spend $5,000 on trying to get it out. I mean, okay, I'm exaggerating, but I want to get it out and I want to do what's best for her. And we'll have to figure, we'll have to deal with that. But her existing vet that we've been going to hasn't thought it's been an emergent type situation. She just said, we need to keep just watching it, making sure, So, but I'm just praying that everything comes back normal for her and that she's healthy and, she'll be up to date, or she'll have her shots and everything. And then maybe I'll take her to the little PARK periodically. We haven't been going because, well, for multiple reasons. We don't go to the regular one that she grew up in because there have just been too many aggressive situations and things have changed there, like, significantly. So we wouldn't be going there. But the other little smaller one, she used to like, but any size dog can go there, which is fine. But sometimes she gets overly excited with the little ones and forgets that they're little. And I would hate for anything to happen accidentally, because she's never intentionally done anything to any dog or person. But, we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Here are some of this is my Christmas stickers, so I don't want to get rid of them, but I know it looks kind of messy. And there's a box there's a couple things back there because we're trying to go through things because my aunt is coming into town, which I need to kind of get my act in gear because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done before she gets here. And yeah, I'm not pulling my weight right now. She will do good. Thank you. Yes, I think she'll do well. I think her appointment is the first one, and I tried to do that even though it's so early in the morning. I tried to do that so that when I used to have my German Shepherds, or, because anyway, when Abby and Bella were around, not that they didn't like other animals, because they did. It's just they barked at all dogs, and especially if they saw cats, but all dogs, they just barked. And they were German Shepherds, and they didn't do an inside bark. They just sounded like they were going to rip your face off all the time. I mean, sometimes there was a more aggressive bark, like they were really pissed at something, or something scared them or whatever, but their regular barks just sounded like really big girl barks. And not everybody, when you see two big German Shepherds barking, some people get a little anxious, even if they are dog lovers. So I always had to be like really careful about that. Miley is much different. Yes, she likes to bark at a lot of dogs, but for the most part, she doesn't like at a doctor's office. She does when we're, at the PARK. And that's if she's in the fence and they are outside the fence. She's saying, hey, come on, let's play. But no. What, you want to say hi to your peeps? Oh, you just made me hit your eyeball. You want to say hi to your peeps? Say hi to your peeps. Say hi, peeps. Hi, my peeps. Say I miss having you guys see me all the time. Anyway, so I wanted like a first appointment so that, although with this particular office, excuse you, you let them know that you're there, then you sit in the car waiting, and then they will call you in when they have a room ready. And then it's one person per pet in the office. They have more strict rules than some other places do, and that's fine. I have no problem with that because at least I can go in with her. But my mom was like, I kind of want to go too. And I'm like, but you can't. I'm like, you can sit in the car. I'm like, but you can't go inside with me. No, go lay down. Did you hear her? She's giving me attitude. That's not where you're supposed to go lay down. No, go lay down. Miley. No, go lay down. I don't have anything for you anyway. Look at you. You're a little fat dog. Doctor's going to say you need to lose weight. No. I know you want to talk. No. She's sitting there going, no. Go lay down. Miley, go lay down. No, go lay down. She stopped everywhere and turned around to look at me. Good girl. I don't know if she's actually laying down or not, but she huffed at you. She did, little shit. Hey, Wanda, welcome. How are you? Anyway, so I don't know. You guys want to start to play trivia before anybody gets here? It's not going to be a long night. It's going to be about 2 hours. I'm not staying. It's been a long day. I have to be up super early tomorrow for her appointment. Actually, I need to be up early because I hope she goes number 2 so that I can collect it so that I can give it to the doctor just in case she decides to not go while I'm there before we actually go in so that I can collect it. That's a big thing. And when she knows she needs to do something in the morning or I need her to do something in the morning, she doesn't do it. So I need to like pretend like it's just not a big deal morning and let's just go and do our thing. I swear. Good evening, Natalie and everybody. Sorry I'm late. I just had a nap. I'm fine, by the way. Okay, good. I'm glad you're fine. Thank you for coming in. And I don't see a late note or anything, but no, I'm just kidding. But I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. But I was gonna ask if everybody wants to start trivia or if you just want to hang out and chit chat. You guys want to tell me what you're working on? Yeah, thank you, Mark. She is a good girl for the most part. She just tries to get away with whatever she can get away with because she knows she can get away with it. Not sure how long I can stay on. That's fine. I totally understand. I'm only going to be here for about 2 hours, roughly-ish. At least that's my plan. We all know that doesn't always work for me, but that's the plan. Not working on anything literally at the moment. I get it. Hey, Mary, welcome. How are you? Hey, Wanda, welcome. Mark, hello, Inherited Stitches. Hey, Ned, welcome. How are you? I don't know how I missed you. Sorry. So, I'm so sore. I'm not even working long shifts and I'm sore, which I think they changed my shift that was supposed to be on this coming in a week. Because I swear it was a mid shift, but now it's a closing shift, which is fine. It's a 5-hour shift. That's fine. But then I'm like so sore when I get home and then like the next day and they know to call me if anybody calls out because like I need shifts. Things are a little kind of crazy tight right now. But got to do what I got to do. Hey, I'm okay. Everybody's saying hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey, Lisa, welcome. How are you? So, I think everybody's getting notifications, so that's good. Knock on wood, that's working. My mom sent me a message. I asked somebody that knows how to contact me privately to message me to remind me to print off Miley's records. Only thing is I'm not able to because they sent it to me as an HTML attachment, and it's even if I convert it to a PDF, it's not letting me print it for some reason. So I may have to just forward them the email with the attachments and they can go ahead and print it. But I just needed a reminder to do it. Thanks for the message, Amy. Hi again, Lisa. I'm still getting notifications, Natalie. Good. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, Janice, welcome. How are you? Anyway, so do you guys want to start playing trivia? Do you want to just hang out? You guys tell me. And we'll do what you want. These are my Christmas stickers for my cards, so I apologize for the mess in the video, or in the thing. I'm going to go ahead and put this chair over there so you don't see. Nope, but then you see that. So there you go. That covers it all. I love these big chairs. Nobody's answering me, so I guess we'll just hang out until we decide to play some trivia. But I really should be working on I wasn't planning on doing it in this live. I was actually planning on doing it earlier, but I have my stack of 20 cards. Well, I want to do at least 20 cards. So I figure out how many letters I can get for 20. Like in H and M, I have almost 20 cards just in that letter. But let's say I had only 18, then I'll go to the next letter. And even if that gives me another 15, I'm adding it because I need to do at least 20. And the day that I did my live, Saturday, when I started the Christmas cards, I did 36 cards that day. I did A, B, and C. I was so excited. You have no idea. Now I'm up to H. So, woohoo! How about trivia in 5 minutes? I'm still just waking up. Okay, that works. Sorry, turn down volume to listen around. Okay, no problem. I understand. How about brilliant or BS to start in Amy's honor? Well, Amy also got me the 80s, 90s. So either one of those can be in Amy's honor. So you let me know, 80s, 90s, or BS or brilliant and BS, whichever. I can't remember which way that you go. Ow, 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 ow. So I've got brilliant or BS, but if you'd rather do 80s, 90s in honor of Amy, we can do that too. Amy, you're a game guru. I love it. Yes, she is. And she's my gaming mama, like sugar daddy or sugar mama. She's my gaming mama. And Doris has already sent me one. And Anonymous, I still don't know who Anonymous is, sent me this one and my pen refills, which I'm grateful for because I'm going through lots of ink on my Christmas cards. Hey, Lisa and Janice. Okay. But yes, she's my gaming mama. Ow. I don't know what I did at work today, but like my whole elbow area, I guess I'm the writing mama. There you go. Ow. So you want to, so we're sticking with brilliant or BS? I'm just trying to get them all out so that I could put them somewhere, not right here. Ow, ow, ow. But so I don't have to lean over so much. Yes, these are the two games which we've had lots of fun with from Amy. And evidently she was planning on sending me this one for Christmas, but she didn't send it to me early. She's not anonymous. So, but I have lots of games on my wish list, on my Amazon wish list. So, there's no need to send. You don't have to send me a game. Okay, let me rewind that. No need to send me a game, but I know Amy. So, well, that should just be enough said. Anybody that knows Amy knows Amy. So, ouch. All right. I have them at least a little bit more accessible. Okay, well, that's just going to look like a mess now, but oh well. That's fine with me, Natalie. That wasn't me this time. I know, Anonymous, who are you? I know. I keep asking. So, wait. That's fine with me, Natalie. Which one? Brilliant or BS or 80s, 90s? Sorry, I can't remember what I said. But yes, I would really like to know who Anonymous is. Like, seriously. I reached out to a bunch of different people that I could think of to see who it was. And I just remembered somebody told me that they shopped on my Amazon, through my Amazon affiliate link, and they wanted to make sure I got credit for it. Huh. I'm not even showing that there were any clicks. Oh no, I'm showing there's tons of clicks on the 28th. Oh, but it hasn't updated since the 31st. So I don't know. Why hasn't it updated since the 31st? I mean, seriously, it's the 8th already. Anyway, so this person is lurking. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. Because right now I don't see it. It hasn't updated since 31st. I don't know when you placed your order, though. So, brilliant or BS, please, and thank you. Okay, no problem. Wanda, thank you so incredibly much, Wanda. You did, ow! You did not have to do that, but thank you very, very much. Always with the cute, super stickers. And I know I'm behind on my ingratitude drawings. I apologize. I need to do them. I know I'm behind. I am very sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Ow, ow, ow. But thank you very, very much, my dear friend. It is easier to tell me what you want so I get you it. Either way, you will get something for Christmas. But I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. You did a drop the mic super sticker. It says your name right there. Your kitty did. Well, thank you, kitty. I don't know. I don't want anything. You don't have to send me anything for Christmas. I know right this year I'm not going to be able to send anybody anything, and I wish I could. She took over my phone. That's too funny. I used to Abby and Bella sometimes would come up and get really excited when I was on my laptop, and like different letters and stuff would come up, and it hit send, and I would be talking to my mom or something. So I'd be like, "Oh, Abby, said whatever, or Bella said whatever," and always blamed it on the dogs. Oh, and then I started doing it as a thing. Like I would send a message that was garbled and said, "Abby said, whatever," but you have some generous cats. Mine always take, never give. So funny. I especially love that I've met so many Canadian compatriots on YouTube. So awesome, eh? Yes, it is awesome. Lots of Canadians. I love it. Okay, so it's been longer than 5 minutes. Are you awake yet, Mark? I'm doing up my cards too. Awesome. Yeah, I was actually talking to one of my managers, and we were doing it wasn't really a floor set because, I wasn't part of the actual floor set. I was part of the closing up the store. And I was like, at that point, I think I had only gotten like 36, or was I at 75 cards already? No, I think I was still only at 36. I said, I got 36 of my 275 cards done. And she was like, that's awesome. She goes, yes, I'm a card sender too. She's like, I have a ton of cards also. So she didn't think I was crazy when I said that number of cards. And I was like, and she goes, but she's sending them to, she's like, I just love sending cards. She's like, it's fun to get them, and it's fun to hear when people, get excited that they got a card. And I was like, exactly. I'm good, Natalie. Let's go. I know you said 2 hours max, given your early start tomorrow with Miley's appointment. Yes, sir. I even bought stickers for the first time to put on my cards. Woo-hoo! I got all my stickers. I got my stickers, so I'm covered. And then I got my stamps, which I don't have enough Christmas stamps or holiday stamps. Well, I mean, like the seasonal stamps. So, but I do have my flower stamps, which are not that, December time of year, but that's okay. So it just depends. Like it just depends on who gets which stamp. But thankfully I have enough stamps. If I didn't have the stamps and if I didn't have the cards, I wouldn't be sending out Christmas cards this year because I just simply don't have the money to go buy cards. But I had the cards and I have the stamps, so it all works out. And thankfully, I don't have to go into my specialty stamps that are like the Sesame Street and the dinosaurs and all that kind of stuff. Although now those are going to be the only stamps I have, but it is what it is. It's okay. Why is knit seed stitch so hard? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Hopefully Hurricane Nicole isn't another huge monster of a storm too. I doubt it. It's expected to just be a one. Can that change? Sure. I mean, the waters are still warm around Florida, but it's expected to be a one on landfall. And then as it cuts across the state, we're under a tropical storm watch right now. But it's still looking like it's supposed to take a curve north of it. It was supposed to come into the East Coast, come straight across the state, come out in our county, like go and then get out into the Gulf, make a sharp turn, and then hit Big Bend. Now this, if it makes landfall as a hurricane, it'll be the first hurricane in like 70 years in November that made landfall. But now it looks like it's going to come in through the East Coast, head north, just north of us, and then make the turn while still on land. I don't think it's going to make it into the Gulf at all and then make another landfall, because that would have been 2 landfalls in Florida by one hurricane in November. Unheard of. I mean, but anyway, I'm hoping that those on the East Coast are prepared for it. I mean, Hurricane 1 is a Cat 1 hurricane isn't something that would typically like do property damage. Maybe some trees down, some power outages, stuff like that. Not that that's not a big deal. That can be a big deal. But a Category 1 storm, is a lot different than seeing a 3, 4, or 5 coming. Could it strengthen? I suppose it could. Anything can happen. That's why we're just waiting and seeing what's happening. I know a lot of schools are closing in several counties, inland, central Florida, and even on the West Coast on Thursday, just in case. But I'm a bad influence. I know. I love it. I'm an influencer. Woohoo! No, I'm kidding. I'm not an influencer. Up to me. What? Oh, the storm. Yeah, the entire East Coast of the United States is going to get rain from this storm. And I'm guessing up to East Canada. Indeed, Natalie, it was a tropical storm earlier. Hopefully it still is. I believe she still is. But I believe sometime tomorrow they're expecting her to turn just at landfall, turning into a hurricane. But she's going to turn into a hurricane near land. So there could be a chance of strengthening, but they're still expecting it to be a 1. I did remember my thumb up too. Thank you, Mark, for the thumbs up. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you wouldn't mind doing so, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm here. Can we talk on fire? I'm so sorry, Becky. I feel for you. I seriously do. I just can't even imagine. Remind me for prayer requests in a little bit. I kind of want to do it in the middle of the live so that it's either people that I know are wanting to be here and that know us, and or if it's somebody watching the replay, it's somebody that knows us and, supports us. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Then let me know what game you guys want to play next. And then we'll play this for a little bit, and then we can switch to another game, and then whatever. We'll see how it goes. Prayers to you all that need them. Thank you, Mark, very much. Of course, prayers to everybody that needs them. You all are always in our thoughts and prayers. All right, so 8's 92nd. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, so geography. I'm just going to read them as a question with multiple choices. I'm not going to try to be brilliant or BS because my brain, my brain. What is the? I guess it'll depend on the question. But what is the line that separates the eastern and western hemispheres called? Wait, what is the line that separates the eastern and western hemispheres called? A, Greenwich longitude. Greenwich longitude, B, equator, C, prime meridian. What is the line that separates the eastern and western hemispheres called? Greenwich or Greenwich longitude, B, equator, C, prime meridian. So we've got 2 A's, a C, and a B. And a B. So we've got 2 B's, 2 A's, and a C. And an A, another A. Okay, well, those of you that said C, prime meridian, you were right. All right, food and drink. Okay. Capsaicin is the scale used to measure the heat of peppers. Am I BSing or brilliant? Capsaicin is the scale used to measure the heat of peppers. Am I BSing or brilliant? So far, we got one BS. Two BSs, one brilliant, three brilliant, three BSs. Wow. Okay. Well, the BSs got it. It's the Scoville scale. So it says, which scale is used to measure the heat of peppers? A, capsaicin, B, Saffir-Simpson, or C, Scoville. And it's Scoville. See, I got a poker face. You to know that I'm messing with you. The Cold War was a period of tense relations between the United States and what nation? A, Soviet Union, B, Kuwait, C, Iraq. Never heard of any of those. Really? I mean, I don't know why that was my reaction. So the Cold War was a period of tense relations between the United States and what nation? A, Soviet Union, B, Kuwait, C, Iraq. Capsaicin, isn't capsaicin? I thought that had something to do with peppers, but I knew that Scoville was the scale. Okay, so we've got 3 A's and 1 B. Cold War was a period of tense relations between the United States and what nation? A, Soviet Union, B, Kuwait, C, Iraq. Sorry, I've been able to just take a deep breath and not have that happen, but evidently one snuck up on me. Yes, it's A, Soviet Union. Okay, we're in entertainment. Avatar was the highest grossing film of all time. Am I BSing or brilliant? Avatar is the highest grossing film of all time. BS or brilliant? What? No, I was talking about yawning. I wasn't paying attention. Ron was coughing. Okay, no problem. Prayers for Kim Bell's father as well. I am behind the loop, but yes, prayers for Kim's father. Okay, so Avatar is the highest grossing film of all time. I've got 3 BSs. Am I BSing or brilliant? Thumbs down? Does that mean I'm BSing? Or you just disagree? I got 1 brilliant. Well, the 1 brilliant has got it. It says, what is the highest grossing film of all time? A, Titanic, B, Avatar, C, Avengers Endgame. And it was Avatar. I suppose, well, I guess it really wouldn't matter what the other movies were if it's of all time. Excuse me. But yeah, it was Avatar. Raining here tonight. It seemed like it was going to rain here too. It was like, it was getting windy and it was getting a little bit darker, but it didn't rain yet. We're hoping we at least get some rain with this storm just because we don't want to have to fill the water in the pool. I know that's horrible, but okay, sports. The famous Rumble in the Jungle boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman was held where? A, Zaire, B, Kenya, C, Mozambique. The famous Rumble in the Jungle boxing match between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman was held where? A, Zaire, B, Kenya, C, Mozambique. We've got an A, B, and C. Got 2 A's, a B, and a C. See, when I've been able to take a deep breath, I don't yawn because I'm not tired right now, but clearly I need oxygen. Nope, A. Okay, yep, the A's have it. It was Zaire. All right, entertainment. Okay. In the classic holiday film, It's a Wonderful Life, James Stewart's character was a lawyer. Am I BSing or brilliant? In the classic holiday film, It's a Wonderful Life, James Stewart's character was a lawyer. Am I BSing or am I brilliant? I'm trying to mix it up. Mix up reading it with multiple choice or doing BS versus BS or brilliant. So I've got 2 BSs, 3 BSs, 4 BSs. I guess you guys know the movie because you're correct. In the classic holiday film, It's a Wonderful Life, what does James Stewart's character do for a living? A, politician, B, banker, C, lawyer. I said lawyer, it's banker. So you all got it. Kudos to you. Hold on, I got to take something. Miley knows when the pill case or pill bottles open, that it means a water bottle is going to be open, so she leaves. Poor thing. If I ask when I took something, it's 10:10. I'm going to have to take my other thing also, which I haven't eaten anything, so I don't know. It may make me tired. I don't know. All right. What is the highest Michelin star rating a restaurant can earn? A, 3 stars, B, 4 stars, C, 5 stars. What is the highest Michelin star rating a restaurant can earn? A, 3 stars, B, 4 stars, C, 5 stars. The Michelin rating. I'm so sorry, that one actually caught me off guard. I wasn't able to take a deep breath before I yawned. Okay, so we've got a couple of 5 stars and 2 3 stars. So the 3 stars have got it. 3 stars is the highest Michelin rating a restaurant can get. History. Julius Caesar's assassination occurred on June 6th. Am I BSing or am I brilliant? The assassination of Julius Caesar occurred on June 6th. Am I BSing or brilliant? Okay, I've got 2 BSs. 1 brilliant. 2 BSs, 1 brilliant. I mean, I love being told I'm brilliant. I'm just going to be honest there. But when I go see my doctor at the end of the month, I'm going to ask him if I can get a scan of my legs, my left leg in particular, because there are too many issues between the discoloration on the skin, like the pigmentation, my toe that's larger, and just the overall ache in that leg that started like in my thigh, but now goes to my calf and everywhere else. Yeah. I'm trying to hide it, but you know what I'm doing when I try to hide it. So I don't know. Is it better to just simply do it or? Okay. The BS's got it. The assassination of Julius Caesar occurred on which day? A, June 6th, B, April 22nd, C, March 15th. I said June 6th. BS has got it. It was March 15th. To Amy and all veterans this week, thank you so much for your service. Yes, absolutely. Thank you always to our service members. Anytime I see firefighters, police officers, anybody, I always say thank you to them. If we go into a restaurant or we go into somewhere, which it's been a while since we go into a restaurant, but if we see police officers or well, typically it's police officers or firefighters, but I'll go up. thank you so much for your service. It is amazing. And of course, military personnel, if we see them anywhere, we always stop and say thank you. It's amazing how often they're like, thank you so much. You have no idea how often that does not happen. And I'm like, that's so sad. Thank you. Could the pain have anything to do with sciatic nerve pain? Mine goes from hip down to big toe. No, it's not a sciatic pain. I've already had that checked, and it's not a sciatic. It's a completely different pain. Always and forever. You're welcome, baby. Yes, always and forever. My big toe is actually like twice the size of what it should be. It has been for years, and nobody can figure out why. And I have discoloration, pigmentation discoloration on the top of my foot up to about my mid calf. That started as looking like just little specks of dirt on top of my foot. And I would oftentimes go to like try to clean it off, and it wasn't dirt. And now it's gotten even more speckly and stuff. I've read and heard many different situations that it can be. One of which I hope it is not, because that's the big C. But it's an entirely different. That's where I went. That's what I thought it was originally, but it's well, I don't know if it's unfortunate that it's not. It's unfortunate because there's no pinpointed answer. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. I hope they can figure it out. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. When I used to get my pedicures done regularly, this has been it's probably been 4 years now, I'm guessing. My nail tech was the first person that noticed my big toe. I didn't notice my big toe. And she's like, what's going on with your big toe? I said, what are you talking about? And then I looked at it. It wasn't as big as it is now. It hasn't, knock on wood, it hasn't gotten bigger, but it wasn't as big as it is now. Then she just noticed that it was bigger. And I was like, well, that's weird. And so I remember having asked my doctor about it, and he ordered an x-ray, and something came up, and I wasn't able to get it done. And then I just forgot about it. And we've talked about it. He's looked at it, and he's like, nobody has any idea what's going on. I've asked my other doctor, that nobody has any idea. So because my entire leg is bothering me in unusual ways, I'm just going to ask for a full scan on my leg. We'll see what happens. You will soon, Natalie. Dang it. Thank you, Mark. I wasn't thinking that. I wonder diabetes. Oh, I have diabetes, but it's not due to the diabetes either. Well, I have stress-induced diabetes. And what have I been dealing with lately? So it's been a little crazy, but so it's not like an all the time thing. I told you my body's weird, but that particular situation is not it. They've gone through that also. But the speckling or the discoloration, I've had more suggestions of be careful, maybe big C. But when I've read up on it, I've read that, but I've read diet, which I would not put it past diet, because my diet is not great. But then again, when you have limited funds, you kind of go with what you have. So there's a bunch of different things. So anyway, hopefully a scan will take care of that. And at the very least, put the big C worry away. But yeah, anyway. All right. Science and tech. I don't remember which way I did it last time. Did I do brilliant BS? Yes, I did. Okay. So science and tech. What is the smallest unit of memory size? A, kilobyte, B, megabyte, C, gigabyte. What is the smallest unit of memory size? A, kilobyte, B, megabyte, C, gigabyte. Oh, my alarm went off. I don't know. Could be, I guess. I haven't heard that for the discoloration. I've heard that for the big toe. Oh, I got to take my other med. I should probably do a yogurt, but I really don't want to. What is the smallest unit of memory size? A, kilobyte, B, megabyte, C, gigabyte. I'm just going to take it. No! Almost spilled water. I hate capsules. Actually, I prefer capsules over pills sometimes, but all right. Yes. A got it. It's kilobyte. You guys want to stay here? Go to 80s, 90s. We've already determined 80s, 90s is going to be the first game because that was the first response. But you guys tell me stay here, go to 80s, 90s. I just want to do what you guys want to do. I wish my fan wasn't so loud. I can't put it directly facing me because then it gets really loud. So I have to have it facing up, but then I don't feel it as much. And I'm like, seriously? All right, food and drink. The Mug Root Beer Company often features a bulldog on their logo. Am I BSing or brilliant? The Mug Root Beer Company often features a bulldog on their logo. Am I BSing or brilliant? 80s, 90s, especially if you're going only one more. Okay, well, after this one, we'll go to 80s, 90s. So the Mug Root Beer Company often features a bulldog on their logo. Brilliant or BS? We got 2 brilliants. I love that I'm brilliant. You guys are just awesome knowing that, you know, that I love being told I'm brilliant. What keeps rattling in my fan? I wish I knew. I've tried to figure that out so much, it's not even funny. I like Mug Root Beer, but A&W is probably my favorite. I don't even know that I know Mug Root Beer. But yes, the brilliants got it. I am brilliant. Which root beer company often features a bulldog on their logo? A, A&W, B, Mug, or C, Barks? And it is B, Mug. Miley. It's not anybody knocking at the door. She just hears stuff. She's laying in the bed. She's laying in bed, barking for no reason. Mileykins. No, I'm not calling you because I have something. Hi, my little monkey. Hi, my little monkey. She's not going to be happy because, you know, it's exit only back there. And, you know, they're going to have to take her temperature. She's not going to be happy. Her sisters taught her exit only. Tuck and sit. They just tuck the tail and sit. But the doctors always have their way of getting up there. That's why I want to bring a stool sample because I don't want them to try to have to go up there and get it. Finally get them. Monkey Miley. Yes, she's my little monkey. All my dogs have been my monkeys. Don't ask me why I call them monkeys. But they're my little monkeys. No. Go lay down. She's trying hard to get something, but. All right. 80s, 90s. We're in movies. What 1987 fairy tale adventure was directed by Rob Reiner? What 1987 fairy tale adventure was directed by Rob Reiner? I don't think I've ever seen it. So I wouldn't have known this one. Anybody else going to answer? Maybe, maybe not. Is anybody else playing? I have no problem just playing Mark and I. No problem, but does anybody else want to take a gander? Great actor and director. Yes, I agree on that. Are you following tonight, by the way? Well, you wouldn't be, but Becky doesn't know. Okay. I wonder, I'm hoping there's not like a lag anywhere, because that could be the case also, what Mark said. What Mark said. Yes, it is The Princess Bride. Again, I don't think I remember seeing it ever. Music. What band had a hit with Every Rose Has Its Thorn in 1988? What a great song. Great song. There was a bit of buffering earlier. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. What band had a hit with Every Rose Has Its Thorn in 1988? Such a good song. Now I have it in my head. Look at my shirt's all lopsided. Anyway, great song. Yes, it's Poison. But the song Poison is also good. All right, television. What early 80s TV show featured aliens that liked to eat rats? I do not remember this. What early 80s TV show featured aliens that liked to eat rats? Phil Collins is still my all-time favorite musician. Yes, I do like Phil Collins. It is not Mork and Mindy. What early 80s TV show featured aliens that like to eat rats? I so seriously tried to break that up with a big breath of air. Not Third Rock. It's a letter. It's one letter. Now, you could go through the entire alphabet. I don't know, but yes, Mark got it. It's V. I've never heard of V. Never heard of it. Ever. Look at you guys. I've never heard of it. I figured, well, I don't know. You could have given me that clue and I would have had no clue. I would have been going through the entire alphabet because I would have had absolutely no idea. But I'm glad hints help. Hey, we're at sports. Who knocked Michael Spinks out in 91 seconds for the heavyweight boxing championship title? Who knocked Michael Spinks out in 91 seconds for the heavyweight boxing championship title? I probably could have guessed this one, because I didn't know this was who this person boxed, but I could have guessed it. It was a series, short-lived. Oh, okay, got it. Who knocked Michael Spinks out in 91 seconds for the heavyweight boxing championship title? It is not Ali. Shoot, the noise I was making got her attention. I didn't mean to do that. I think she's hungry. She's been eating more, and I don't know why. She used to only eat at night. I would put her food out in the morning, and then it would sit there all day until nighttime. So I stopped doing it in the morning. I wanted her to eat fresh food, and I didn't want to throw out the morning food because I would be going through food like crazy. So I would just feed her, not at night, but in the evening, like about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, I would give her food. Because I free feed my animals. And I've always had them not be gluttonous. They just ate at certain times, and that was that. So if I'm leaving, if my mom and I, for sure, if both of us are leaving the house, I always leave her a bowl of food just in case. Well, now she's starting to eat earlier, like half of her food, like almost morning, like 11, 12 o'clock. And then she eats the rest at night. But I'm wondering, is she still hungry? Because she used to eat that same amount of food all at once at night. But, I don't know. All right, sorry. He lost because he was holding on to his ear. Oh, really? How many dogs did you have, Natalie? I've had 3 total. I had 2. I started out with 1 German Shepherd, and then we got a second German Shepherd, my ex-husband and I. And then they both passed away within 3 days of a year of each other. And then like 7 months later, I got Miley. And she's 3/4 Belgian Malinois and 1/4 German Shepherd. Gonna run. Have a great rest of your life. Thank you to all the veterans. Have a blessed week, everyone. Thank you. You too, Mary. It was great seeing you. Sweet dreams, my friend. I hope you're doing well and that you continue to do well. Love you. And thanks again for being here. Hopefully I get to see you next week, Tuesday, when I do my live. Do you have, oops. Oh, I only have one now. Take care, Mary. No, I was kidding because Mark said Tyson. It's actually Mike Tyson. That's the answer. Mike Tyson. Sorry. I got onto the story, Miley story. But it is Mike Tyson. All right. Pop culture. Name one of the two people responsible for the Oklahoma City bombing. Name one of the two people responsible for the Oklahoma City bombing. For the Oklahoma City bombing. Even though I know both of their names. Okay, that one seriously came out of nowhere. Even though I know both of their names, I don't know that I would remember if I was asked the question. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, anyway. Name one of the two people responsible for the Oklahoma City bombing. It's funny, we keep going from 9 and 10 people. It goes 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, well, you got the one, Timothy McVeigh, and the other crazy person is Terry Nichols. All right, movies. In what film does Adam Sandler become a golf pro? Oh, I love this movie. I love it. In what film does Adam Sandler become a golf pro? I love that works sometimes. Deep, cleansing breath in and out. Am I here? I'm here. Okay. Of course. Hi, Doris. I just waved at you because I was drinking, but welcome, my friend. Mark beat you to it. Yes, it is Happy Gilmore. That's a great movie. Loved that movie. All right, music. Who spent $47.5 million purchasing the ATV Music Company, which controlled the songs of John Lennon and Paul McCartney? I did not know this. Who spent $47.5 million purchasing the ATV Music Company, which controlled the songs of John Lennon and Paul McCartney? Adam Sandler is a fine actor. Yes, he is. Happy Gilmore was a fun movie. What's the oh my goodness, the one with the little boy who pees on the wall? Holy cow. Director as well now, I believe. Big Daddy, that's it. Yes. Thank you. That was a funny movie. Yes, I do believe he is a director now. Who spent $47.5 million purchasing the ATV Music Company, which controlled the songs of John Lennon and Paul McCartney? His initials are MJ. I think that'll probably give it away, but his initials are MJ. Let's see who can get it with the hint, because I don't think the answer was coming any other way. Yes, it's Michael Jackson. Was that because of the hint, or did you know that? Yes, Michael Jackson spent $47.5 million to purchase the ATV Music Company. All right, TV. What TV series was a spinoff of Cheers? Oh, you guys have to know this. I didn't know it either. Yeah, the hint. I figured MJ was that was gonna spark some answers. What TV series was a spinoff of Cheers? another funny sitcom, I think. I'm sorry, Becky. Yes, it was Frasier. Sports. What Canadian hockey's? Okay, Mark, you got to know this. Mark, Wanda. Okay, Wanda, I get it. It's sports, but Mark, I'm counting on you to know this. What Canadian hockey star led the Pittsburgh Penguins to back-to-back Stanley Cups in 1991 and 1992? What Canadian hockey star led the Pittsburgh Penguins to back-to-back Stanley Cups in 1991 and 1992? Any other answers? We've got Mario Lemieux, Gretzky, Lemieux. Mario Lemieux is the answer. Pop culture. What TV network was founded by Ted Turner in 1980? What TV network was founded by Ted Turner in 1980? Okay, those of you that have been around for a long time, what number do I say always shows up in my life? Another fine hockey player, but there will never be another Wayne Gretzky who rewrote the record books. I will agree with you just because I've heard his name so many times, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I know it. What TV network was founded by Ted Turner in 1980? No, not 13. You're off by double a smidge. Remember, a smidge is 1. You're off by double a smidge. You're higher by double a smidge. No. Smidge is 1, and you're off by double a smidge. You're over by double a smidge. Indeed, Gretzky is the great one in pro hockey. Yes, that I know, but again, I don't know it because I watch it. I just know it from hearing it. Yes, 11. And I looked at the clock and it was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds that I had been on. I'm telling you, 11 always shows up. I look at the clock at 7-11, 9-11, 11-11. 11 is always in my life. I'm just saying that was the only reason I said that. So that was, but yes, CNN was the answer. Mark got it. Okay, so quick prayer request, then we'll go back onto this. I told you guys that my mom and I had our mammos and that she was having to go in for extra scans. Well, that was this morning. Sorry about that. So we went in for extra scans. She had a diagnostic mammogram, which is just a more comprehensive and more smushing one. Anyway, we were hoping the answer or the response to it was going to be, okay, have a great day. Well, we'll see you next year. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing drastically crazy or anything. But prayer requests that they wanted to have a biopsy, which we can't get in until the 29th. That's a long time when you're told you need a biopsy. It's calcification. It's just it's not just 1 or 2 that were already there. It's a little like cluster of them, which about less than 1 centimeter. So it's tiny, but where's the brain right now? What did she just go through? So prayer requests that the biopsy comes back benign and that it's, nothing more than that. She said there's a 70% chance that it will be benign, could be even higher, but she doesn't like to take a chance when it's not definitive, because she's like, anytime I've said, oh no, this totally looks clear, it ends up being something. And when she thinks, no, you know what? I don't know. I think this may be something, so she's like, I've stopped trying to guess what calcifications are doing. So I would prefer, and she said that my mom's like, well, can't I just have an ultrasound? And she said, honestly, it's so small. I don't think we'd even find the area in an ultrasound. So I'd rather do a biopsy. So it's just precautionary, but still prayers that it comes back benign. Please and thank you. I appreciate that. My mom was kind of not wanting me to ask for prayers because she's like, I don't want people to think that it's one thing after another with us and that we're always asking for prayers. But I know you guys are prayer warriors or positive thoughts, whatever, whatever you do, we would appreciate it. I think 11 is an angel number. Someone trying to tell you they're watching over you. I've heard that, but I've also heard that if it comes around too much, it's not a good thing. But if it's an angel, how can it ever be a bad thing? So I'm going to go with it's an angel saying they're looking out for me. And I'm going to say it's my dad, but 3 weeks. Yikes. I know, right? Oh, she went and she looked back. It's almost 2 years exactly to when she had her first biopsy on the other side. Like the dates are off by just a couple days for the results, and the biopsy itself is going to be like 9 days apart, like 9 days later this time than last time. But craziness, but still, again, prayers that it is benign. May just be calcium buildup. I had that done biopsy. Yeah, this is her second biopsy. She does have calcification, and it is. They know it's calcification, but calcification can be turned into malignancies. So they just want to make sure it's benign. Prayers in need for Larissa too. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. The older you get, the more calcification women have. I always pray for her and you anyway. I know, and I appreciate that very much. And we, of course, always keep you guys in our thoughts and prayers. My mom's always like, I know many of your friends by name because you talk about them, but I don't know all of them by name. So I say the prayers for those I know by name, and then the rest are your YouTube friends and family. And I told her, I totally understand because I wouldn't expect her to remember everybody's name. But yes, the older you get, the more calcification, and she knows, and there are more densities with her than like with me in particular, like between the two of us. She's more like my grandmother. I don't know who I'm more like, but so we're staying cautiously optimistic, but prayers never hurt. Positivity and strength are just as important. Absolutely. Prayers for all of us. Yes. Prayers for everybody. Positive thoughts, vibes, and prayers sent. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. It feels like dust just flew into my eyes. It did earlier because it was very, very windy and there was dust all over the place, or like it felt like gravel almost. But all right. Movies. In what film did Ralph Macchio learn martial arts from an old man named Mr. Miyagi? Oh, you guys have to know this. This is a fantabulous movie. Like, absolutely fantastic. That, My Cousin Vinny, Pretty Woman. Oh, excuse me. Do you work here? You work on commission, right? Big mistake. Big, huge. I have to go shopping now. Oh, I love that part. Tell the bitch off. Pardon my French. I apologize. But definitely Becky, the Karate Kid. Good night, everyone. My hubby needs me. Okay, good night, Wanda. Thank you so much for the super chat. Prayers for, you also always, and Ron always also, but you know what I mean. But let me know how things are going. Love you, my friend, and have as good of a night as you can. Indeed, another good film. Good night, Wanda. Yeah, those movies I know like all the words. Not Karate Kid, but My Cousin Vinny, Pretty Woman, I know all the words. Verbatim, start to finish. I mean, I need a little bit of a clue into it. Like, I can't just start saying the entire movie. Like, if the movie's playing, I would know every word. But yeah. Karate Kid. All right, music. Who is considered the godfather of shock rock? I don't know that I've ever even heard of shock rock. I still remember Pat Morita from Happy Days as well. Yes, he is, and he was in Happy Days. Who is considered the godfather of shock rock? Like, I'm shocked by the rock. Okay, I don't know where that came from. That was stupid. But anyway. Who is considered the godfather of shock rock? And it's the godfather of shock rock. Sorry, I air quoted the godfather of shock rock. Nobody? No guesses? I have no idea what shock rock is. Maybe I think I've always known this person as heavy metal. The initials are AC. Does that help? I'm looking up if this person is heavy metal. Okay, I guess the way I worded it didn't come up with. He's a beloved heavy metal entertainer. Doesn't say anything about shock rock. No, what was that? I wanted to see what that was. Dude, bring it back. Ah, it went away. Anyway. Okay, I guess my clue helped. But yes, it's Alice Cooper. But that's heavy metal. I've never heard of shock rock. So I'm guessing shock rock is heavy metal. All right, television. What 80s sitcom starred Alan Thicke, Joanna Kerns, and a young Kirk Cameron? Another good show. What 80s sitcom starred Alan Thicke, Joanna Kerns, and a young Kirk Cameron? Good show. See, shows back in the day had a message, there was some substance to it. If you watch shows on Nickelodeon and Nick Jr. and all these things, I'm sorry, and if I offend anybody, I apologize, but they are just downright stupid. Stupid, no any kind of anything to them. But I apologize if I offend anybody. The doctor said that as soon as radiation is done, I will heal fairly quickly. I sure hope so. 6 more days. I hope so too, and praying that that's the case. And yes, it's growing pains. Prayers to you too, Becky. I'm sorry, I need to go. Wanted to pop in and say hi, long day, and it's not anywhere near over. I'm tired. We'll be praying. Thank you so much, Doris. Sweet dreams, my friend. Have a good rest of your day. Well, as much as you can. I know you have a lot more stuff to do, but I'm glad you stopped by. I do appreciate it. Not offended. Yeah, I figured I wasn't going to offend you. I was fairly confident you were one person I wouldn't offend. But seriously, these shows these days, what is their purpose? Now, I'm not talking about like the daytime shows for kids. They try to teach you, math and helping people and, stuff like that. Maybe not SpongeBob SquarePants, but, like Paw Patrol and the Guppies, whatever they're called. And okay, Miley watches Nickelodeon. So I hear it playing sometimes. Not all day, she doesn't, but when I'm leaving or whatever. Anyway, but we had Cosby Show, we had Growing Pains, we had all these great shows, and then now, whatever. Hugs, Becky. Radiation helped pain for me more than anything. Did I read that right? I don't watch TV anymore. I don't even own one. My brother just got me a new computer anyway. I don't know if I could live without a TV. I mean, I could. Yeah, if you have a phone, you can live without a TV, but I don't watch a lot of it, though. We do watch Bones, though, every day. All right, sports. What English golfer won the 1989 Masters? Nick Faldo, Lee Westwood, or Tiger Woods? What English golfer won the 1989 Masters? Nick Faldo, Lee Westwood, or Tiger Woods? Mainstream media is too toxic. Yes, it is. Yes, bone pain was less after radiation. Oh, okay, got it. Anybody else? Our other sports or a sports person just left, but what English golfer won the 1989 Masters? Nick Faldo, Lee Westwood, or Tiger Woods? Oh my goodness, excuse me. Yes, Mark got it. It's Nick Faldo. All right, pop culture. True or false? Ramzi Youssef was the mastermind behind the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. True or false? Ramzi Youssef was the mastermind behind the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. You won't stump me on too many sports questions. Yeah, I know. True or false? Ramzi Youssef was the mastermind behind the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. We've got one true. Anybody else? Anybody? Oh, my leg. I mean, it's getting to the point where I'll get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and I'm like owing, like I can't stop it from like coming out of my mouth. It's craziness. Thanks, Becky. You too. If you ever need to talk, vent, whatever, email me or get my info from Natalie. Yes, absolutely. And yes, it is true. You guys want to stay on this game? Go to another one? I don't want to start the card if you guys want to go somewhere else. I'm totally fine playing wherever you guys want to play. I'll be on for about another half hour. Amy is a great resource, and unfortunately, someone who has dealt with this for a while. Okay. Sounds good to me. Movies. What film series features Eddie Murphy as Detective Axel Foley? Another good movie. Yes, Amy is a sweetheart. What film series features Eddie Murphy as Detective Axel Foley? Yeah, we'll do this card and then I'll ask again, depending on what time it is. What film series features Eddie Murphy as Detective Axel Foley? I think it's you and I, Mark. Yes, you are, Amy. No, I just swiped something off my screen. Oh, hold on. There's a new. Yeah, Nicole's not yet a hurricane. We may not even get any rain. I don't know. We'll see. Wow, her millibar pressure is really low though. Interesting. I couldn't think of name. Oh, yes, Beverly Hills Cop. Music. What band is known for painting their faces with kabuki-like images? What band is known for painting their faces with kabuki-like images? What band is known for painting their faces with kabuki-like images? Yes, it's Kiss. Television. Who played Spencer in Spencer? Oh, wait. Who played Spencer in Spencer for Hire? Robert Urich, James Garner, or Robert Conrad? My mom would know this one. Who played Spencer in Spencer for Hire? Robert Urich, James Garner, or Robert Conrad? I don't know if I've told you this, but I love your thumbnail, Amy. Yes, Robert Urich. Oops, Robert Urich, my fingers are tired too. I was like, what do you mean? What did you spell wrong? I didn't even notice that Robert was spelled wrong. Okay, sports. What city hosted the Summer Olympics in 1984? Yes, your baby ghost. What city hosted the Summer Olympics in 1984? Sorry, Amy. I mean, Becky, I'm trying to not do it as best as I can. What city hosted the Summer Olympics in 1984? I almost said housed. Really? Okay, I think, Mark, you're the only one that's going to answer this question. And yes, it's Los Angeles. Pop culture. What year did the United Kingdom hand over sovereignty of Hong Kong to the People's Republic of China? What year did the United Kingdom hand over sovereignty of Hong Kong to the People's Republic of China? So adorable, Amy. Your unicorns are so cute as well. Yes, they are. It is not 1980. You're off by a few years. Again, I couldn't stop that one. You're closer, Mark. It's still a few years later than that. Not quite to the next decade, but a couple years off of the next decade. So you're in the 90s, just like later 90s. Now looking at you, need to go to the bathroom, but absolutely do not want to. Oh, I totally understand, Becky. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do to help. Oh, you're so close. You're off by a smidge. You're over by a smidge. And you know what a smidge is. You're over by a smidge. Yes, 1987. 1997. No, I was saying 1997. You were in the right decade with 1990. It was 1997. I thought you said 1998. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I'll fan you. I don't know if you feel it, but yes, 1997. Sorry, that was my bad. My eyes were not very clear on that one. Movies. Who directed Out of Sight? Steven Soderbergh, Steven Spielberg, or Steven Seagal? Who directed Out of Sight? Steven Soderbergh, Steven Spielberg, or Steven Seagal? Seagal. I think I'm saying it right. Steven Seagal. I don't know what she thinks she hears. She's going to the back door. Oh no. This pushed in, now it's going to push out on its own, and that's what freaks her out. Yes, Steven Soderbergh. Soderbergh. I don't know, whatever. But yes, that's right. Music. What ZZ Top multi-platinum album was on the charts for 135 weeks? I would not have known this. What ZZ Top multi-platinum album was on the charts for 135 weeks? All you got was well, actually, it's a V instead of PH for Steven. And then the Soderbergh is BERGH. It is not Sharp Dressed Man. It starts with an E. What ZZ Top multi-platinum album was on the charts for 135 weeks? It starts with an E. It's not Sharp Dressed Man. It starts with an E. Nope, you don't know? Anybody else give up? I have to change the timing on the you surrender. Okay, eliminator. Eliminator. Television. Oh, this was a good show too. What 8-season buddy sitcom featured Watch and Learn Larry and Don't Be Ridiculous Balky? This was a good show. What 8-season buddy sitcom featured Watch and Learn Larry and Don't Be Ridiculous Balky? This was a good show. This was fun. I wonder if I can find it anywhere. Like on one of my free apps. So sorry. Yes, Perfect Strangers. Balky Bartakamos. YouTube Natalie might have it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I'll check. Balky Bartakamos. All right, sports. In 1987, who became the first MLB player to record 100 steals in 3 straight seasons? Vince Coleman, Willie Mays, or Tim Raines? In 1987, who became the first MLB player to record 100 steals in 3 straight seasons? Vince Coleman, Willie Mays, or Tim Raines? I'm guessing this is a big deal. Even Three's Company is on here. Is it really? I got to check that out. Like in its entirety? Like you can see every episode in its entirety for all the seasons. Yes, Everybody Loves Raymond was a good movie, a good show too. So in 1987, who became the first MLB player to record 100 steals in 3 straight seasons? Vince Coleman, Willie Mays, or Tim Raines? It is not Tim Raines. Again, according to the card, it is not Tim Raines. Not certain of that, Natalie, but it's worth a look. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Three's Company. Three's Company full episode season 2, episodes 3 and 4, Janet's Promotion plus Strange Bedfellows. Three's Company full episode season 2, episode 9 and 10. Awesome sauce. I mean, I don't know if they have everything, but very, oh my goodness, excuse me. Very cool. Very cool. Yay for me. A, Vince Coleman, yes. All right, pop culture. What web retailer started in 1994 as an online bookstore? Come on. I mean, we're all the way back in the 90s. So what web retailer started in 1994 as an online bookstore? I mentioned it earlier. Yes, Amazon. You want to stay here for one more card, or do you want to go to a different game? We have about 20 minutes-ish. Stay here for another card or go to a different game? Walmart started in Canada in 1994 too. Oh, really? Cool. It started in Canada? I didn't know that. Okay, what would you like to play? You have a pick of whatever it is you want. I Wish I Didn't Know, Shot in the Dark, Family Feud, like totally 80s. Things they don't teach you in school. If you have Roku, they might have it. My mom has an updated Roku because Amazon decided they weren't going to update the old one. So my mom had to get a new Roku because otherwise she couldn't watch Amazon Prime. But the old one went into the living room, but there's no Amazon Prime, but maybe I can find it somewhere else. Well, Walmart expanded to and opened in Canada in 1994. Okay, cool. Family Feud. Hi, monkey. Hi, my little monkey. Stretch your little face. I don't have my... Well, I'm just going to take a couple out. Maybe my dry erase marker will work enough for these cards. Stay. Sorry, y'all got to head out. I have been exhausted and hurting pretty bad since physical therapy yesterday. Good night, all. Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for having been here. I do appreciate it. I hope you feel better from physical therapy. But thank you so much for having spent some time with us. I do appreciate it very much. Good night, Lisa. Sleep well and heal up soon. And, of course, prayers for you for healing. And, yes, never be sorry. She wants attention because I'm not giving it to her. But if I wasn't on the live, you would be sleeping. You would be sleeping and not bugging me, right? You would be sleeping and not bugging me. No, ma'am. Go lay down. Go lay down, go lay down, go lay down, go lay down. Go lay down. Why are your eyes red? Huh? Why are your eyes red? I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. Night, Lisa, and the ones that have already. I'm just not cooking on all fours tonight. No worries, Becky. We totally understand. Okay. Tell me a professional that charges by the hour. 6 responses. Tell me a professional that charges by the hour. 6 responses. She really is a goofy doggy. Hooker escort. Prostitute is number 5 with 4 responses. Who else? Tell me a profession that charges by the hour. 6 responses. These are pretty on point. Lawyer is number 2 with 29 responses. Psychiatrist is number 1, or doctor with 32 responses. Plumber is number 4 with 8 responses. Another one physically touches you. Like, I mean, I know doctors can, but like the whole reason for this hour is because they're touching you. Yes, doctor was part of psychiatrist for number 1. And then the other one besides the one that's touching you for the hour. Yes, massage therapist is number 3 with 8 points. And then the last one is a trade that you don't, there really aren't very skilled people in this trade anymore, it seems like. I'm not saying nowhere, or like, I'm not saying, I guess I shouldn't put it across the board, but having been in construction, it's very difficult to find somebody in this particular trade that works with wood, mostly, that are like super talented and super takes their time and attention to detail and everything. Yes, carpenter is number 6 with 4 points. You guys got that pretty fast. Name something you own that you would never answer the door wearing. 5 responses. Name something you own that you would never answer the door wearing. Yeah, these would be like, well, actually, I can't really say number 2 because I never get out of them unless I'm working. I was hoping that was a clue. Not me, but bronze. And we'll do underwear. Well, okay. Well, I gave that away. I was thinking underwear is just like undergarments, but they are saying underwear is number 1 with 49 points. PJs is number 2 with 33 points, but I answer the door in my PJs all the time. Pantyhose is not on here, but good. Oh man, I forgot to put this back in the box. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Robe is number 4 with 5 responses. Another one is oftentimes included with, yes, you said it without me even going there. Birthday suit is number 3 with 5 responses. Nah, I lied. That's number 5 with 2 responses. Wow, those don't even look alike, and my eyes are going. Another one, though, I've answered the door in pretty much everything. I know. This one I wouldn't, because I only get into it in the backyard. Yeah, naked nude at the door. Yes, the birthday suit. But this other one, I wouldn't answer the door just because I don't even want to be in it in the backyard. I mean, it's just my mom and I, so I don't mind. But it's long, late, no. Hey, Leanne, welcome. How are you? Yes, bathing suit is number 3 with 5 responses. I would not answer the door in my bathing suit. Not happening. No, thank you. Hello, all in the chat. Naked. Yes, naked was definitely on there. All right, we asked 100 married men. Tell me something in your lives that you and your wife negotiate about. 5 responses. We asked 100 married men. Tell me something in your lives that you and your wife negotiate about. 5 responses. We're just doing a couple cards of Family Feud because I was trying to stay around 2 hours roughly on the live. You know, money is a good one, but it's not on here. We asked 100 married men, tell me something in your lives that you and your wife negotiate about. 5 responses. Well, children, that was raising kids, number 2 with 23 points. Love making, wink, wink. Good one, but no, not on here. Hopefully you don't have to negotiate too much on that, but chores, yes. Cleaning/chores is number 5 with 7 responses. Another one is something that families do sometimes once a year. Sometimes, I mean, if you have enough money, you can do it multiple times a year, but sometimes families try to do at least this one time a year together. I have lots of headaches. Yes, vacations is number 1 with 36 points. And then another one is kind of a necessity. Both the last 2 are kind of necessities in the household. Like one is an outside thing and the other one is kind of like the big thing. Like the main thing. No, they're physical items. One stays outside. Well, actually, I guess it could be technically inside, but it stays outside. But you need it. And oftentimes as kids grow older, you get more of them. There are some clues I can give you that would give it to you, but I'm trying to not use those clues. Yes, cars. I thought you said witches. The way it's sitting right here, the way that looked, I thought it said witches, but you said vehicles. Yes, buying a car is number 3 with 19 points. Now, what's the other major purchase that you can do? A car to me is a major purchase, but like a super major purchase. No, like big time major purchase. Yes, go away, buffering. Yes. Buying a house is number 4 with 8 responses. Okay, when it comes to a first date, tell me a dating don't. 5 responses. When it comes to a first date, tell me a dating don't. Do you guys, when you guys like have a cold and you're coughing, do you ever feel it in your lower back? Like you cough and you feel like your lower back is just going to like explode. Like it just pulls because it hurts already. Okay, so when it comes to a first date, tell me a dating don't. Bad breath. No. Kissing. First base, kiss is number 2 with 21 points. Sex going all the way is number 1 with 27 points. Don't go. What? Bad breath is not on here. That's good, but it's not on here. So when it comes to a first date, tell me a dating don't. Like, I do a lot of it on my lives, but then again, if I didn't do it, you guys would be bored and just sitting here watching me. And that's not fun. No, lack of grooming hygiene, not on here. Yawning, good one, but no. Yes, talking too much is number 3 with 12 points. So we had first base, kiss. Is there another base that would be inappropriate? Yes, because the muscles have braced against the coughing so long it's become painful. Yes, it drives me crazy. Oh, don't go. Don't go on the date. No, that's not on here. Yes, second base is touching, and that's number 4 with 8 points. And then the other one is, okay, nowadays it seems like this is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be, or at least it's not supposed to always be him doing it. So what would be the opposite of, yeah, okay, that's going Dutch, but we're going in the other way. Not each going on their own, but not him doing it. So, okay, I just gave it to you. So, good one, Leanne. Forget or don't show up at all. Yeah. But who pays it? She pays it. Ask her to pay is number 5 with 4 responses. Okie dokie artichokes. Drink too much. Yeah, that's a good one too. Kids can't wait for Christmas. What can't adults wait for? 7 responses. Kids can't wait for Christmas, but what can't adults wait for? 7 responses. Bedtime is number 5 with 4 responses. Sex is actually a good one, but it's not on here. Happy hour is good too, but not on here. Kids to move out is also good, but not on here. Okay, this one I think is going to take a while. One is something that, oh, how do I do it without doing it? Adults wait for it because it's the only way they can get anything. If they don't have this coming in regularly, they can't get anything else. Retirement's good too, but no, it's not on here. Okay, I'll give you, paycheck is number 1 with 26 points. Another one is, okay, kids can't wait for Christmas, but they can certainly try to find ways to get out of going somewhere, like on a daily basis, possibly. But the adults, on the other hand, can't wait for this to start. The things that kids try to get out of, the parents can't wait for it to start. Yes, back to school. Okay, Becky. Yes, back to school to start is number 2 with 10 points. That's what made me giggle when I first read this. Another thing that adults can't wait for is, what was that family thing that what did I say that families try to do once a year at least together? That's something that adults, yes, vacations is number 3 with 10 points. Okay, this is very specific. It's coming up. Kids are looking forward to it. We've already established that on the card. And the parents are looking forward. How do I say it without saying it? Well, the kids are looking forward to Christmas. The adults are looking forward to yes, Boxing Day, totally. We used to get such deals when we would come up to Canada for Boxing Day. All the sales going on was just awesome. Anyway, but for the same purpose, they are also looking forward to paying off the credit cards. Is a good one, but no. Meals is a good one too. I mean, drinking, not meals. Drinking is a good one too. Kids are looking forward to Christmas. Parents are looking forward to very shortly after it. Like kids are waiting for that day, and the parents are looking forward to, no, not Boxing Day. We always look forward to Boxing Day because we'd go up to Canada and get such crazy great deals. Okay, New Year's is on here. That's number 7 with 4 points. The one I'm going for is like immediately after Christmas. Like the kids are looking forward to Christmas Day, and the parents are looking forward to immediately after it. Yes, sleep. Hello, Jumping Frog. How are you? Do I have you on my list? I don't think so. No, I don't. Yes, the day after Christmas is number 4 with 8 points. So December 26th. The other one, you know what? I don't think anybody said this. Somebody said drinking. Somebody said drinking. I don't think anybody said this. Hold on. Okay, not that I see. Oh, is it? Oops. That's my bad. I forgot the exact date of Boxing Day. I apologize. So you guys were right with Boxing Day. That's my bad. I didn't realize the day was the 26th. We looked forward to Boxing Day sales. I don't know that I was young when we used to go up to Toronto. I was like a teenager when we used to go up to Toronto every year for Christmas, but for January 7th Christmas, but we would get there during Boxing Week, I guess, but all the sales were Boxing Day sales. So that was my bad. I apologize. You guys were right. December 26th was, but according to the card, it's the day after Christmas. So that's my bad. My bad. Please forgive me. The last one on here, you guys have said sleep. You guys have said drinking. You guys have said a bunch of things except like 3 square ones a day. Okay, I just gave it away. But the Eaton Center is still open in Toronto and Montreal. Oh, awesome. We used to love going to the Eaton Center in Toronto. Yes, meals is specifically what it says. That's number 6 with 4 points. Okay. They say the wife is always the last to know. Name something that she might be the last to know about her husband. 5 responses. You said food? I didn't see it. Hold on. Hold the phone because I went back. Oh, you did, Amy. I apologize. It was between the 26th and the 27th. I apologize. Amy said meals. That was my bad. Nice to meet you, Jumping Frog, and welcome. Yes, it is nice to meet you and welcome. Yes, thank you, Mark. You have more manners than I do. An affair, cheating affair is number 1 with 77 points. Who does not love holiday food? I know, right? YouTube etiquette. I know. I mean, seriously, I said hello to her at least. Well, I apologize. I assumed you were a her. I apologize if you are not. That he has a fetish of some sort of like feet. No, but there is just keep going. Wait a minute. They say the wife is always last to know. Name something that she might be the last to know about her husband. Crystal. Welcome, Crystal. Okay. Can somebody just message me with that so that I don't forget? Because I don't want to take a screenshot and forget. But welcome. It's nice having you here. Or YouTube a kid. Yes, gay bi is number 3 with 6 points. He wears ladies knickers. A good one, but it's not on here. Yeah, he's a woman or gay. Yes, gay bi is on here. Got another wife. Now remember, name something that she might be the last to know about her husband. Yeah, so he's got another wife is good, but not on here. Another woman is good, but not on, well, cheating affair is number 1. The other one is wait, he's lost all the money. Finances, bills. I'll give that to you on that. That's number 2 with 9 points. Yeah, can you include never mind. You got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gambling problem is number 5 with 2 points. She's playing with her whale. Do you hear her? Oh, she stopped. She heard me talk about her. Excuse me. He was fired from work. Yes, lost his job. Was number 4 with 4 points. The louder I get, the louder she gets. This whale, when she squeaks it, the tail goes like this. It moves. It sounds sick, though. It does, because she's squeaked it a lot. So it doesn't sound like it did when I first got it for her. Sorry, it's just been cracking me up. But you all love Miley, so okay, you guys. I know it's just after 2 hours. You guys want to play one more card before I start saying goodnight? And remember, thank you, or well, not remember. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers for my mom. I do appreciate it. Miley and Free Willy. Okay, we'll do one more card, and then okay. Give me a word that rhymes with monkey that might describe a man. 6 responses. Give me a word that rhymes with monkey that might describe a man. 6 responses. Donkey is number 1 with 36 points. Hunky, oh, it's not on here. There's an irreverent term that sounds like hunky. Just change one letter, change the U to one letter, and you'll get it. Chunky is number 5 with 7 responses. Funky is number 2 with 23 responses. Junky is number 6 with 3 responses. No, we had hunky, but it's not hunky. It's an irreverent, it's now more so an irreverent term. Anybody that watched the Jeffersons, he used to use this term about a certain race of people. I'm none of the above, except for hunky. There you go. Okay, add a letter in front of punky, and you have one word. You have one of the terms. Like, how do I describe the word? I know what I'm thinking. I just can't seem to come up with it. Yes, spunky is number 4 with 8 responses. The last one. Okay. Has anybody, if you haven't watched Jeffersons, have you watched All in the Family? Which then George Jefferson was in that show also. And he used to, okay, I said it's not hunky. Hunky is spelled correctly, except one letter is off. Okay, it's the second letter. You need to change the U to a different vowel. Think of donkey and just switch the D to the H. So it's donkey, but with an H. I gave it to you. You just have, if you don't want to say it, you don't have to say it. I told you. Okay, maybe you guys don't want to say it. That's fine. But just it's donkey with an H. Ow! I just poked myself with my nail. Honky, yes. Okay, next one. Where were you when you had your first real romantic kiss? 7 responses. Where were you when you had your first real romantic kiss? 7 responses. I don't know that I even remember my first, because there were other situations. So, okay, school is number 4 with 10 points. Park is number 5 with 9 points. Car is number 2 with 15 points. Club, well, I'm going to give it to you for party dance is number 6, because that's what I think of when I think of club. That was 8 points. In the gym at school, nope, but we had school. Pub is good, but no. Bedroom is good, but no. I was far too shy back in school, believe it or not. I can believe it. I was a flirt. I started being a flirt young. Yes, drive-in movie or drive-in is number 3 with 12 points. I gave you party dance. Okay. We have them all over here in Florida. And a lot of people go there. They come down here to visit them. In a dream. Movie, yes. Movie drive-in we already got. We used to have a teenager dance club. Oh, that's cool. Wait, me too, Natalie. What did I say that you agreed to? Yes, beach is number 7 with 5 points. Amusement park is good too. The last one is kind of like, imagine your dad, like, there, you just see like in movies and stuff, like your dad is waiting because you're, I don't know how to say it without saying it. Oh, love to flirt. Yeah, I was a big flirt. I was a big flirt, and then I was a serious flirt when I was a serious flirt. Racetrack, airport, good ones, but no. Airport. Oh, no, like it's pretty, like, you see it on shows and stuff all the time, lights flickering, and because dad's watching or waiting or mom is waiting or watching, where would that be? Nope, not church. Although I'm not even going to go there. No, lights are flickering, like, because parents are waiting inside. And sometimes we'll flick the lights to let you know. Yes, the porch, the front porch. I was trying to say it without saying it, and there was no more I can say without that. Yeah, well, drop off from a date on the waiting, coming up to the door and smooching it up on the porch. I don't know that I never had my dad. I don't think my mom either. I never really had that particular scenario happen, but I've seen it on TV 1,000,001 times. But anyway, I do appreciate the prayers, or the extra prayers for my mom. I know she appreciates it also. She fell asleep because otherwise she would have said something. That was fun as always. Thanks, ladies. Yes, it was. I always love it when I end up having to get into like lots of hints and stuff. Heck no, you got your butt inside. But thank you for those prayers. Prayers to everybody that needs it, and positive thoughts to anybody and everybody that needs it. You guys are always in our thoughts and prayers. As I was mentioning earlier, when it comes to my lives, I've opened up my schedule completely, other than specific times on specific dates when we have appointments. I've opened up my schedule to be available anytime, because those are the people that get the most hours. And they had like 10 people drop off from the seasonal associates. So I would likely have naturally gotten more appointments or more shifts. But I've spoken to them and they've already called me. I've already gotten like 3 different shifts because they called me and asked if I was available. I told them, obviously, if I'm not available, I won't come in. But so there may be a time when I end up getting scheduled on a Tuesday night. If that's the case, I will, of course, let you guys know in advance that I will be moving my live to a different night. But otherwise, Tuesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, actually, wait a minute. As of right now, I think I'm actually closing on Tuesday. I will double check that. Hold on. Let me double check that right now, so I can already let you know if I'm going to be moving next week's live. Yes, Amy, curfew. I didn't really have a curfew, but I never used to. I worked full time when I was in high school. So I was more working than going out and stuff. So I didn't really have a curfew. Is there something I'm missing, Natalie, about your mom prayers for all who need them? Oh, you weren't here when I asked. Hold on. My new YouTube channel handle, if anyone here is interested, is at Marc Mullo. I did it. I always say Mullo, and I said Mullo. I'm so sorry, Mullo. My channel is not why I returned to this platform. It was meeting new people and making new friends, which is awesome. Hold on. Let me check my schedule really quick. Son of a biscuit. It's not on here. Okay, so this platform is really stupid the way it's set up. But yes, Tuesday I close. So as of right now, I'm not scheduled to work next Friday. What should I do? Should I do it on Wednesday with the possibility of somebody calling out, like more likely on Friday versus Wednesday? What would work better for you guys, Wednesday or Friday of next week? If the street lights came on, you were in the house. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but in Chicago, I was really young. So no problem, Natalie. Get as many hours as you can. Doesn't matter if you have to reschedule if you can. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so sore. Just working 3 hours today, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Maybe I should do Wednesday, and then if for some reason I get called in on Wednesday, move it to Friday versus only leaving it at Friday, and then, I don't know. Please buy my poetry book for Christmas gifts. Thanks for your interest and support of my work. If I'm able to, I will. Natalie, when you're available. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and move it to Wednesday. So those of you that are here know that next week, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll do my live. If for some reason I get called in for a shift and I can't do it, I will let you know on my I will post on my community tab and on my Facebook group that it's changing to Wednesday for next week. And then if for some reason I get called in and I have to switch it to Friday, I will let you guys know. But as of right now, my live will be next Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll make sure the bell is on. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm fine with Wednesday night too, Natalie. Okay, so as of right now, next week's live will be on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. If I need to change it, again, I will let you guys know on the Facebook group and community tab. I'm grateful that they seem to be taking me seriously when I said, because on Sunday I wasn't supposed to work, but on Saturday night I ended up getting a text. Because if we're not able to work, we're technically supposed to cover our shifts ourselves, but I don't have anybody's numbers to be able to contact them. So I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do that? So anyway, I let them know on Saturday when I left. I'm like, listen, if anybody calls in, please call me. So Saturday night, after I get home, I get a text from a person I did the floor set with the Sunday before and said, is there any way you can cover my shift tomorrow from this time to this time? I would really appreciate it. And I was like, yes. So I was like, awesome. They're listening to me. And I told her personally, if you ever need any other shifts covered, call me. And she's like, I will. And today when I talked to them, well, no, I got called in for today too. So they're listening to me. So I'm grateful for that. Leanne, as far as my mom, yes, November 16th. Thank you. I had no idea what the date was. November 16th, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. YouTube isn't everything either way. Yeah, I know it's not, but I enjoy it. So, I had asked for a prayer request for my mom because, as I had let you guys know today, we went in for the additional scans or the diagnostic mammogram, and they want to do a biopsy. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it until the 29th, which is just nerve-wracking, especially with everything she had just gone through. But they just want to do a biopsy. The doctor said it's 70% chance or greater that it's just the calcification being benign. but she just wants to make sure that what they see, it's smaller than 1 centimeter. They said an ultrasound would not even probably even find the area, much less that specifically. But they want to go in and do a biopsy to make sure it's benign. So of course her brain, you know where it went today. You know, she's said multiple prayers and, you know, for just to not be stressed about this the entire time. And so anyway, just prayers that it is in fact benign once the biopsy results come back. Apparently the bigger channels and content creators get away with stuff on here that they shouldn't, which is wrong in itself. Wait a minute, I want to know what you're talking about. Message me. Because I want to know if I'm probably knowing what you're talking about, or if there's something I need to know. Oh my, as it would Natalie go to that thinking. Exactly, especially with everything she just went through. I mean, it would in general, because she had a biopsy 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago. On the other side, the brain still went there, but it wasn't as fresh. I mean, it wasn't like only there. Like now with everything, it like went directly there. So prayers to your mom, and I know what she's going through. Thank you very much. She actually went through uterine cancer and went through chemo and stuff this year. I hadn't worked for 10 months because I was her caregiver during chemo and stuff like that. And that ended. When did that end? I think her last chemo was August, I want to say, maybe, when she rang the bell. I think it was August. So this is all like really just fresh and you know, and my aunt had breast cancer. She beat the breast cancer, but there's a spot on her spine, and she's been going through pill form chemo for the last 7 years, and will probably have to be on a dose for the rest of her life. Unless of course something changes and the spot goes away, but, or, you know, yeah. But as of right now, from what she's being told, you know, it'll probably be a maintenance dose for the rest of her life. Anyway, so it's just fresh and in that, just the brain's kind of stuck there right now. And the fact that we have to wait until the 29th, she was kind of hoping to get the biopsy done before my aunt came into town, which my aunt is coming in from Toronto Thanksgiving weekend. She's coming in Black Friday. So she was kind of hoping that it would be done before then, so that, you know, it could all be, hopefully, because we're staying cautiously optimistic, that it would be just, you know, having good old time, not having to think about it. But now there's going to have to be thinking about it, and of course probably conversation about it and whatever, and then not to mention the fact that you have to wait 3 weeks, and that's never fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate the God bless her. I will let Dee know, and her prayer warriors too. Yes, thank you, Leanne. I appreciate it. And I was going to let her know. I haven't yet, but if you let her know, I appreciate it. I have full faith she will be okay. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. And I know she will appreciate that when I tell her that. Wait, maintenance dose of what? Chemo. Oh my God, I forgot to do that. Sorry, she just came out here. Thank you, Lana. I was going to let Granny D know too. Thank you. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. We both appreciate it. But anyway, so live is next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, unless, of course, I get called into work. I will let you guys know if that's the case. Thank you for the positive thoughts and prayers. You guys are always in our thoughts and prayers. Miley says, of course, hi and bye to her peeps, as she has said hi multiple times tonight, but she's been a good girl overall, so can't complain much. God bless them all. What? God bless them all. My mom said, God bless you all. I think Leanne was going to let Granny do. Oh, sorry, I already read that. But anyway, yeah, Amy, that not really a maintenance dose. She's just on Yes, she has. I agree. Of course, my mom was like, I don't know if you should ask for prayers because I don't want them thinking that there's always something going on and that, we're always needing prayers. But prayers never hurt. They only help. I actually was talking to one of my managers about it earlier when I first got there because I was there early and I know she's a praying woman. And she instantly was texting her sister. My sister is an amazing prayer warrior. I'm texting her right now. We got you. Don't worry. And I was like, you're awesome. And to Larissa, God bless. I will let her know. She walked away. Prayers bring miracles. Always prayers. Yes, they do. Absolutely 100% they do. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Always, if you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. As always, if you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know. I will do so. Otherwise, I will see you guys Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And just remind me, obviously Tuesday, I'm going to know I'm not going to be able to do my live because I work until 10. But somebody remind me Wednesday, just in case I forget, since it's not my normal Tuesday or Friday, that Wednesday I'm doing my live. But yes, prayers for everybody. I know Becky is going through chemo and radiation right now herself. So, and having, let's just say, issues with certain things. So, of course, prayers to her and everyone. Take care, everyone. See you here next time. Man, my throat is getting so dry. What the heck? I hate when that happens. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Who knows? I may. Oh, wait, no, I work Saturday and Sunday. I was going to say I may hop on and do Christmas cards. Maybe Thursday if it's being a crazy. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll hop on still this week to work on Christmas cards during the day. But we'll see. I don't want to say for sure that I will because it all depends on my schedule and stuff and but I'm on H's already, so woohoo! I'm so excited. I love my stack, my 22-inch long bin. I have my family ones that I still have to do, and then I have like a stack like this that are done, and then I have my stack like this that's not done. But that stack is getting less and less and less. So my mom took a picture of the progress so far of the bin, and she sent it to me. She's like, just so you see the progress that you've made. I'm like, yes, thank you. So I have H, I, and J right here because I'm going to do at least 20 a day. Today is one day I'm not going to do because from when I did my live on Saturday, when I started with A, I finished A, B, and C Saturday. I figured out if I did one letter every day, I'd be able to send them out on Black Friday. But now, since I did 36 on that day of the live, I decided I was going to do 20 a day. Today I didn't do them, so I have to do 40 tomorrow. I'm just going to give myself 20 tomorrow. Anyway, okay. I know I got on a tangent, but you know me. My goodbyes are 20 minutes. So good night and take care, Natalie and everyone. I'm exhausted. Another great night of trivia and company. Thank you, Mark. Yes, absolutely. Always great company. I love doing my lives. I told people at work, I'm like, I'm doing my live. Well, I told when earlier in the day when I remembered, I told people I have my live tonight. I'm really excited. And of course, somebody asked me, what's your channel about? Whatever. Because one of the girls there does Twitch. I guess she streams on Twitch. And then I forgot again that I was doing my live until I left work and was on my way home. And I was like, oh, I'm doing my live tonight. And then, yeah, that's just my brain. Anyway, have a great night. I love you guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, unless I happen to hop on sometime this week. In which case, hopefully you guys get a notification. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Thank you so incredibly much for your continued thoughts and prayers. We really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, and prayers for Miley. She has her doctor's appointment tomorrow. That everything, her annual blood work and stuff comes back and everything is good, and that there are no issues with her. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.